Hello, so in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the PIB current affairs for the month of May, and I have completed already April month's PIB current affairs, so I'm going to just start doing the May months. So these are the topics: national news. I would start right away without any delay. Let's go. NSO 80th round household consumption health. National Statistical Office conducted the 80th round Household Consumption Health Survey. The survey highlights the significant increase in healthcare access across the country. Key highlights: median out-of-pocket medical expenditure per hospitalization case in 2025 is rupees 11,285. Out of pocket is more than half of the entire hospitalization cases in the public health facilities. For non-hospitalization care, OPE in public health facilities is 0. Proportion of population reporting ailments. Urban is 15% and rural is 12.2%. Percentage of population covered under government health financed or insurance scheme. Urban is around 32% and rural is around 45.5%. Institutional deliveries: rural is 95.6 and urban is also 97.8. Okay. Nearly 2/3 of rural deliveries occur in government health facilities. That is 66.8. Utilization of public health care facilities rises. In rural areas, outpatient care increased from 28% in 2014 to 35% in 2025. Fine. So these are just data that we need to remember. And it is asking us what National Statistical Office has conducted 80th round Household Consumption Health Survey. The survey highlights the significant increase in healthcare access across the country. According to the survey, what is the median out-of-pocket medical expenditure per hospitalization case in 2025? It is something about 11,000. So it is option B, 11,285. Okay. Great Nicobar Project. The Great Nicobar Project is a strategic project which aims to strengthen India's presence in the Andaman Sea and Southeast Asia. Objective: to transform Great Nicobar into strategic maritime and economic hub by leveraging its proximity to east-west shipping route and reducing dependence upon foreign transshipment ports. Okay. Project include International Container Transshipment Terminal being developed at Galathea Bay under the Island Development Program, Greenfield International Airport, Township and Area Development, and Power Plant also. Phases: 2025, 36 until 47. Project has been carefully designed to ensure the Nicobaris and Shompen tribes are not displaced. Which tribes? Nicobaris and Shompen tribes. Within the project area, the only tribal habitation are located of New Chingen and Rajiv Nagar, and the administration has explicitly stated that no relocation of tribal community is proposed. The project is fully aligned with Shompen policy of 2015 and the Jarawa policy of 2004. It mandates that large-scale development proposals prioritize the welfare and integrity of particularly vulnerable tribal groups, that is PVTGs. Consider the following Great Nico and identify the correct statement. It is a strategic project between India's presence in Andaman Sea and Southeast Asia. Yes, the project is Shompen policy and Jarawa policy. Yes, the project is being implemented in 3 stages, starting from 2025 and ending in 2035. This is ending in 2047. So this is wrong. International Container Transshipment Terminal is being developed at Galathea Bay. Yes, this is correct. So 1 to 4. Yes, option D. Credit growth in scheduled commercial banks. Ministry of Finance has released data regarding Credit growth of scheduled commercial banks for financial year 25-26. Key highlights. Non-food credit growth is at 16%. The aggregate credit outstanding in March 2026 reached 2 lakh crore rupees, 29.2 lakh crore, higher than previous year. Credit growth in agriculture and allied activities has increased to 15.7%. Credit growth in industrial sector is 15%. Micro MSME is 33%. Credit growth in service sector is 19%, and personal loan segment is 16.2%. Okay. And it is asking us a direct question. Ki what was the non-food credit growth commercial banks? It is 15.9%. Janani platform. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has launched Janani at the recently concluded National Summit on Innovation and Inclusivity, Best Shaping India's Health Future. Janani stands for Journey of Antenatal, Natal, Neonatal Integrated Care. About Janani, it is a digital platform designed to comprehensively monitor and maintain digital health records of women during reproductive age. Upgraded version. It has been developed as an upgraded version of the existing RCH portal. Tracking. It will track maternal and child health services covering antenatal care, delivery preparedness, delivery postnatal care, newborn care, etc. QR enabled digital mother and children health cards. It will ensure portability and easy access to health records of mother and child. This is something new. Integration. The platform is integrated with UWin and Poshan, thereby facilitating seamless data exchange. Registration of beneficiaries. It will be done using unique identifiers such as Aadhaar and mobile number. Okay. It is asking us what name the platform under which Ministry of Health and is designed to comprehensively monitor and maintain digital health records of women. Janani portal. First International Big Cat Alliance Summit. India will host First International Big Cat Alliance Summit in June 2026 in Delhi. So this theme becomes important. The theme of the summit is Save Big Cats, Save Humanity and Save Ecosystem. It will be attended by the heads of state, government of members and observer countries. It was launched in 2023 during the commemoration of 50 years of India's Project Tiger. 2023. It was launched from Mysuru, Karnataka. Objective is to conservation of 7 big cats, namely tiger, lion, leopard, snow leopard, cheetah, jaguar and puma. Headquarters New Delhi, India. India's funding support 150 crore for 5 years. Member countries are 24 member countries which have ratified the agreement. Observer countries Kazakhstan, Namibia and Thailand. President Bhupendra Yadav. Governance. Assembly of IBCA is the apex decision making body which comprises of representatives from each member country. Okay. It was launched in 2024. No, it was launched in 2023 according to my knowledge. It was launched in 2023. So this becomes incorrect. As of May 2026, there are 24 members and 2 observer countries. There are 3 observer countries. So this is incorrect. This is 2023. Government of India has granted 150 crore. Dr. S.P. Yadav is the current Director General of IBCA. I think 3 and 4 are correct. National Panchayat Awards 2025. The winners of the National Panchayat Awards have been announced by Ministry of Panchayati Raj. Okay, let us see. Categories of awards. Deen Dayal Upadhyay Panchayat Satat Vikas Puraskar. It recognizes outstanding Gram Panchayats for their performance across 9 localization of Sustainable Development Goals theme. 34 Gram Panchayats across 17 states. नानाजी देशमुख सर्वोत्तम पंचायत एंड सतत विकास पुरस्कार. Best performing panchayats and district block and gram panchayats. 8 panchayats have been selected as winners. Incentives to awardees. Winning panchayats receive financial incentives ranging from 50 lakh to 5 crore per awardee depending upon tier and category. The awards were given under the incentivization of panchayat scheme. It is central component of centrally sponsored scheme of Rashtriya Gram Swaraj Abhiyan. Highest number of awards is from Karnataka. Then we have Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. Winners of NDS PSVP. Best District Panchayat Tripura. Best Block Panchayat Kerala. Best Gram Panchayat Assam. Deen Dayal Panchayat 42 have been awarded. 34, not 42. Karnataka has bagged the highest number of awards. Yes. Karnataka, the awards are given under the incentivization of Panchayat scheme. Yes. Under Nanaji Deshmukh Sarvottam Panchayat, 34 panchayats have been declared as winners. No. 8 panchayats. So option 1 and 4. States awarded for DigiLocker initiative. National E-Governance Division felicitated 5 states for their outstanding contribution towards DigiLocker integration. States felicitated Gujarat. The state has onboarded 65% of the services and diversified the digital ecosystem to cover 1.92 crore citizens. Gujarat has also been awarded for their innovation in bus transport, wherein they have enabled digital disability certificates which can be showcased for availing free transport. The state has been instrumental in onboarding 73% of government e-services. Karnataka. 5 discoms, thereby reaching digitization of 3 crore electricity bills. Kerala. The state, in coordination with various departments, has completed onboarding of more than 117 services in less than 7 days. Nagaland. Nominated for Digital Rising State, Nagaland has been able to integrate more than 32 services in span of 1 month. Rajasthan. The state rolled out Family Register Jan Aadhaar with digital DigiLocker catering to more than 7.5 crore citizens. Digital Rising State is Nagaland. Okay, so we have the Sehat Mission. Minister of Health and Family Welfare and Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare have together launched the Sehat Mission. Sehat stands for Science Excellence for Health through Agricultural Transformation. About the mission: to connect agriculture, nutrition and public health through scientific collaboration. Okay, 2 ministries are involved in this: Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer, if I am correct. Then this mission will build a framework for healthy food, healthy farms and a healthy life. It will be implemented by ICAR and ICMR joint initiative. Then we have 5 priority areas: development and evaluation of biofortified and nutrient dense crop varieties, strengthening integrated farming systems, occupational health risks among agricultural workers, advancing agriculture enabled strategies for the prevention and management of non-communicable diseases, strengthening One Health preparedness through integrated surveillance, diagnostics and research, Minister for Health and Family Welfare and Minister for Agriculture and Family Welfare together launched Sehat Mission to connect agriculture, nutrition and public health through scientific collaboration. This mission will be jointly implemented by ICAR and ICMR. Okay, fine. Then performance of PSBs in financial year 25-26. Public sector banks record on all-time high net profit of 1.98 lakh crore in financial year 25-26, marking the fourth straight year of profitability. Public sector banks. Aggregate business as of 31st March 2026 is 283 lakh crore, growth of 13%. Aggregate deposits are these many. Then retail, credit growth in the retail, agriculture and MSME segments. Retail, the credit growth is 18.1%, agriculture is 15.5% and MSME is 18.2%. NPAs as on 31 March 2026, gross NPA is 1.93 and net NPA is 0.39. Aggregate opening profit is of 3.21 lakh crore. Aggregate net profit, aggregate CRAR asset ratio improved to 16.6% as of 31st March. The CRAR of all PSBs remained well above the regulatory requirement of 11.5%. Okay, so this figure is important, CRAR. Then aggregate operating profit. And what is it asking us? What is the growth rate in aggregate business as of 31st March 2026? So it is asking us aggregate growth rate. Where was the growth rate? It is here. Okay, what have they given the answer? Answer is 12.8%. So it is here. Aggregate growth rate of 12.8%. Okay, fine. So there are just many facts and figures if you think ना कि ठीक है. CPI April 2026, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation has released CPI numbers for April 2026. Year-on-year inflation rate is 3.48%. Rural urban. Food inflation is 4.20. House inflation is 2.15. Top 5 key items with low inflation: potato, onion, motor car and jeep, peas, chickpeas and air conditioners. Top 5 items with high inflation: silver jewelry, coconut, gold, diamond, platinum jewelry, tomato and cauliflower. 5 states with highest inflations: तेलंगाना, आंध्र प्रदेश, तमिलनाडु, कर्नाटका, राजस्थान. Year-on-year inflation based all India consumer CPI with base year 24. Year-on-year inflation rate, okay, for 2025 is 3.48. 3.48 year-on-year inflation rate for this financial year. Events before IBCA Summit 2026. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change will organize a series of thematic events across the country to highlight India's leadership in big cat conservation. Asiatic Lion Conservation Program, Gir, Gujarat. Theme: India's unique conservation species. Cheetah Conservation Program, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Theme: Restoring India's grassland ecosystem. Leopard Conservation and International Day for Biological Diversity event, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Theme is Coexistence in Human-Dominated Landscapes. Snow Leopard Conservation Program, Gangatok, Sikkim. Theme is Sentinel of the Himalayas. Tiger Conservation Program, Chandrapur, Maharashtra. Theme is Flagship of India's Forest Conservation. Okay. And what are they asking us question about? What will be the theme of Cheetah Conservation Program? So Cheetah Conservation Program, restoring India's grassland ecosystem. Restoring India's grassland ecosystem. So this is kind of difficult for us to remember each individual theme for every big cat. So let us see how, when we revise this PDF in the second iteration, how do we recall facts, figures, or important themes. We have MSMEs in India. MSMEs play a vital role in India's economic development, promoting entrepreneurship, generating employment, and supporting decentralized industrial growth. Sectoral overview. Contribution to GDP. MSME contribute about 31.1% of India's GDP. Exports, they account to 49% of total exports. They generate around 35.4% of manufacturing output. Number of enterprises, 7.47 lakh enterprises, 7.47 crore enterprises across manufacturing and services and trade activities. Livelihood, it provides livelihoods to approximately 32.8 crore people, making it the second largest source of employment after agriculture. As of March 2026, over 7.9 lakh crore MSMEs and informal micro enterprises have been registered through Udyam and Udyam Assist platforms. Support to MSMEs. Credit Guarantee Scheme, it is being implemented through Credit Guarantee Fund Trust of Micro and Small Enterprises, the joint initiative of Ministry of MSME and SIDBI. It facilitates the flow of collateral-free and third-party guarantee-free credit to MSMEs. Guarantee coverages of 10 crore. Special provision for MSME promoted by transgender entrepreneurs. 10% concession in guarantee fee along with enhanced guarantee coverage of up to 85%. Self-Reliant India Fund. It was launched to provide 50,000 crore in equity support to MSME through a fund of funds mechanism. It comprises of 10,000 crores from the government and 40,000 crores to be raised through private equity and venture capital funds managed by NSIC Venture Capital Fund Limited. Union Budget has provided an additional 2,000 crore to the Self-Reliant India Fund. Okay. Managed by NSIC Venture Capital Fund Limited, and additional 2,000 crores have been allocated by this year's budget. Then we have MSMED Act 2006. Under the Act, buyers are mandated to make payments to MSME within 45 days of acceptance of goods and services. This is very important. To adjudicate disputes arising out of payment delays, 161 MSME facilitation councils have been set up. Samadhan portal. It provides a technology-enabled mechanism for MSME to file and monitor delayed payment applications online. Udyam portal and Udyam Assist platform. It enables enterprises to register and access priority sector lending benefits, facilitating their integration into the institutional credit ecosystem. MSME Champions Portal for grievance redressal and handholding support. MSME Sambandh for monitoring public procurement from MSMEs. Which of the following statements regarding MSME is incorrect? MSMEs contribute to about 31.1% of India's GDP. This is correct, right? 31.1% to GDP. They generate around 35.4% of manufacturing output. They account for these many exports. I think this is also correct. They are 7.47 crore enterprises across manufacturing. It provides livelihoods to. Okay, so they are asking us incorrect and they are giving option C as incorrect. They account for 38.58% of total exports. Let us see how much do they actually account. It is 48.58%. Okay, so this is 48.58%. Very sophisticatedly, they have interchanged the numbers. Trade during April 2026. Ministry of Commerce and Industry has highlighted data regarding trade during April 2026. Total exports $80 billion, total imports $88 billion, merchandise exports 43, merchandise imports 71, service exports 37, service imports 16 billion. Top 5 export destinations: Singapore, Tanzania, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Hong Kong. Import sources from China, Russia, Oman, Peru, Saudi Arabia. Which country is the top export destination in terms of change in value? Singapore. Tanzania. Okay. PM's visit to UAE and Netherlands. PM Modi was on an official visit to UAE and Netherlands. MOU on strategic collaboration between India's Strategic Petroleum Reserves Limited and Abu Dhabi National Oil Company. ADNOC crude oil storage in India's strategic petroleum reserves up to 30 million barrels. Strategic collaboration agreement between Indian Oil Company Limited and ADNOC on supplies of liquid LPG. MOU between Cochin Shipyard Limited and Dry Docks World on setting up ship repair cluster in Wadinar. Abu Dhabi Investment Authority and National Infrastructure Fund and Investment Fund of India to explore investments up to $1 billion in India's infrastructure sector. Emirates NBD to invest $3 billion in RBI Bank of India. International Holding Company to invest $1 billion in Samman Capital of India, formerly Indiabull Housing Finance. Netherlands. India-Netherlands roadmap on the development of green hydrogen cooperation. Indo-Dutch Center of Excellence for Flowers of West Tripura, Indo-Dutch Center of Excellence on Training in Dairy, and the Center of Excellence for Animal Husbandry, Bengaluru. PM Modi visits to Netherlands. It was announced that an Indo-Dutch Center of Excellence of Flower will be established in Tripura. Excellence of Dairy in Bengaluru and green hydrogen. Okay. Jeevan and Shatayu apps. Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment has launched Jeevan and Shatayu. Jeevan stands for Joint Elderly Empowerment and Virtual Assistance Network. It is aimed at strengthening support systems for senior citizens across the country. Features of Jeevan app: information on government schemes and welfare programs, emergency assistance to support services, details of senior citizen home supported by a Department of Social Justice and Empowerment. The platform is designed with a user-friendly interface. About Shatayu: senior holistic care assistance and training for your utility. It has been developed to support and strengthen caregiving services for senior citizens across the country. It provides features such as information on availability of geriatric caregivers in a particular district. Okay. Name the dashboard. Okay. Launched by Ministry, strengthening caregiver services across the country. So it is Shatayu. Jeevan and Shatayu. Okay. Sakura Science Program 2026. Students from India will visit Japan as part of Sakura Science Program. Total 56 school students and 4 supervisors from India will visit Japan under the program. These 56 students, 24 boys and 32 girls, are from government schools across 15 states and union territories. The participants are recipients of scholarship under National Means Cum Merit Scholarship Scheme. Alongside Indian students, the participants will be from Ghana, Nigeria and South Africa. About the program: it is a Japan-Asia Youth Exchange Program in Science also known as Sakura Science Program. Sakura is a Japanese word for cherry blossoms. Objective: to broaden intellectual horizons and foster scientific exploration among young learners. It was launched in 2014. Implementation agency: Japan Science and Technology Agency. India has been participating in this program since April 2016. Under the program, students are invited to Japan for 1 week to experience the country's advanced science and technology ecosystem and its rich cultural heritage. Incorrect. It was launched in 2014 by Japanese Space and Technology Agency. Japan Science. I said space by mistake. It is asking us incorrect. So this is correct. The objective of this program is to broaden intellectual horizons and foster scientific exploration among young learners. India has been participating in this program since April 2020, April 2016. So this is wrong. This is our answer. In 2026, 56 students, school students and 4 supervisors from India will visit Japan under this program. Okay. Asian Productivity Organization. The 68th session of governing body meeting of the Asian Productivity Organization concluded in New Delhi. The meeting was hosted by the National Productivity Council under the aegis of DPIIT. APO Director for Indonesia, Professor Anwar Sanusi, has assumed the charge as APO Chair for 2026-27, succeeding APO Director of India, Shri Amardeep Singh Bhatia. Acting APO Directors for Iran and Japan assumed the roles of first and second vice chairs respectively. The Asian Productivity Organization established the APO accreditation body to assess and accredit certification bodies for productivity specialists among APO member economies. During the event, APO AB accreditation certificate was presented to the National Productivity Organization Certification Body of Cambodia. It was announced that the 69th GBM will be hosted in Lao PDR in 2027 and the 67th Workshop Summit meetings of head APO economies will be held in Sri Lanka in 2027. Okay. About Asian Productivity Organization. It aims to improve productivity through regional cooperation and capacity building across Asia Pacific region. Established in 1961, headquarters in Tokyo. Members and organization structure. APO membership is open to Asia Pacific and that are also members of the United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and Pacific. National Productivity Council, an autonomous body under Ministry of, is designated as NPO. Event of 69th GBM will be hosted in Lao and Sri Lanka in 2027. Okay, so we have completed 20 pages of May month's PIB current affairs and the total pages are about 80 pages, so this is a good start and stay tuned till the next video comes. Thank you.